Hey, it's Rion with Get Sexual Attraction, and here's an exercise, very simple, on approaching women and overcoming rejection. So I've done something like this, a couple variations on it. Like one time in Barcelona, I approached 50 people in one day, 50 women, with the intention of not getting their information, number, or anything, just to get into the habit of doing like the cold or warm approaches, just connecting like that, just out of the blue in daylight. So this exercise, it's really simple. Basically, for each day, it's to approach 10 women, and that's it. To approach 10 women, but without the intention of getting their number or anything. So you're just doing the approach. Ask them for directions, ask them where the nearest coffee shop is, anything. So it gives you a level of freedom in your mind. It's like, okay, I'm not going for their number. I ain't got to worry about it. All I have to do is just start up a short, simple conversation. It's with 10 women. So one time at the end of Medellin phase, I was there in Laureles, and it's like, okay, I had like 2 days left or so. So each day I approached 10 women. Technique, the twist on it this time, is that I already mastered like approaching women, being comfortable with it just out of the blue. You want to get to that point. But in this case, it was only women who were 9s or above on a physical scale. We're not getting into the discussion of whether that's right or wrong or whatever. It was only 9s and above on a physical scale. So I approached 10 of them, just walking around. Like it took a couple hours, and that was it. It was just, tweaking things. So you can modify it however you want. And one thing I noticed was like, it was like the second woman I approached, I did that for 2 different days, like back to back. The second woman I approached just entirely like avoided me, and I was like, it felt so good because I was doing the right thing. I was just asking for directions, and that time it was like, she wasn't even like the quote unquote prettiest girl, but it's like she just entirely avoided me, like, I don't want to talk to you, and kept walking. And it felt so empowering to do that. It just felt so good, and that gave me a new level of freedom. So you want to give your subconscious a new experience. Approach beautiful women out of the blue. Get used to it. So you can put this technique to use. The exercise is simply to approach 10 women, and I would recommend make it a bit of a challenge for you in the sense like, okay, 8s or above, 7s or above, 9s or above on a physical scale, something that you're not used to. So you can just get comfortable with it out of the blue. And then you can condition it. Do it for as many days as you want, where you go out and just approach random women. You could call it cold approaches, or if you take a different frame, being spiritually connected, you could call it warm approaches, because there's only women and people that we haven't met yet, friends we haven't met yet. So in that sense, it's warm because you're fulfilled within. Either way, cold or warm approaches. Do 10, like each day, and do it for as long as you want. You could do it for a month. Now, ideally, it's recommended when you're just going through a phase to really break through. It's not that you would keep doing this every day and so forth, but so you get used to it, and it's like, okay, oh, I've already approached these women, and I've dealt with their rejection because I'm not trying to take anything from them anyways. You're just getting used to connecting with people, okay? You're not taking anything. This is just, there's more to it, but this is the exercise. Then you can bring in, after a couple days, okay, go for their number or Facebook close of the ones you do have more of a connection with, and practice being bold and things like that. But just out of the blue, it's the exercise. Approach 10 women at a level that you're not used to. That's what I recommend. 10 women a day. Go out, walk around, go to different places without trying to get their number. So it gives you a freedom. So you just start getting used to it, and then you feel more liberty and comfort, and then you start conditioning that. And it's good just to, if you've been rusty for a while, do that anyways. of just approaching. That's the thing. You're gonna connect with 10 women today out of the blue, or 5, or if you're only going out for an hour, make it 3. There's different ways to just tweak this and work with it. Own it, be empowered, and you can do this exercise whenever or wherever you want. And it's a very good thing to just get back into things like that. All kinds of benefits with it. So we'll talk to you later. Subscribe to this channel. It's Rion.